about venture capital and entrepreneurs, we hear about these companies in their late stages, huge valuations, but it really starts in the inception, right? If you're not getting funding, as you know very well, in the early stages, early seed, Series A, which is something you're focused on within underrepresented communities, there's no opportunity really to be able to have not just the swings, but ultimately the home runs. With the work that you're doing, a fund dedicated, created by women of color, for women of color, really unique still in the eco space, would love to hear more about that work, but also in the context of the spirit of collaboration and how do we really leverage partnerships with organizations, with individuals here to unlock and accelerate the type of change that all of us are really eager to harness.
Understood. First, I want to say, start where Mandela started with the statistics. I want everybody in this audience to be very well aware that women of color are the most founded entrepreneurial demographic. They are just the least funded. So, when you talk about collaborations and partnerships, this is very key in this area. People of color, as it pertains to the pandemic, Black and brown business owners, over 50%, had to close their doors. Yes. And now we are dealing with the global macroeconomic climate of supply chain issues, high interest rates, inflation, you name it. So we're going from a pandemic now to we don't know what the market correction or recession is about to be. And people of color, especially women of color, are being affected the most. So collaborations in this area are very important, which is why we've also partnered with the Tory Burch Foundation for our Women of Color grant program, and we have deployed over 150 grants to women of color business owners.
It's extraordinary.
And with that, the partnership doesn't stop. We've had Goldman Sachs come in as a funding partner. We have a new cohort coming up with Amazon partnering as well too. We have to continue to enlarge our partnerships in order to do work at this level of social impact. And Sharon even alluded earlier to the fact that Bank of America, on the venture capital side of what we do, is an investor in our fund. On our Fund 1, we cut check sizes around $500,000, Fund 2, around $1 million at the seed level, growth level, $5 million to $10 million. We would not be able to do any of this work without partners involved. Black women in particular receive 0.0006% of venture capital funds as it pertains to the tech industry. Women of color are under 1% as a whole. Partnerships are key in this because it's going to take trillions of dollars in order to move the needle on these statistics.